All right, I think I'm on here. I think it's all working. I don't know. We'll find out in a second. Deselect all, reselect all, start it. Let's see where I can get going from here. Redo that one. Redo that one. Come back into here. Let's get started. Alright, where am I starting out at? I think I already just did my fields. Yeah, pretty sure. Alright, I think it's time to... I don't know if I have one big harvest or multiple little things. Alright, Q. Canola. Let's look and see what I actually do have. I can do big wheat. I need oats. Oats, soy, canola. Wheat. Okay. So let's just start right back at the beginning. Wheat. I might do wheat on field 1. Okay. Let's start bending around here. Get fairly straight. Alright. And higher. Oh, that ain't too bad. I like that. Alright, getting that wheat down. Yay. My ear's still bothering me. My head is still spinning. What's up, Keegan? Ooh, I got another extra viewer here on Twitch. What's up? I hate that it don't tell me everybody who's watching. That part kills me. I'd love to know everybody who's watching me. I think it'd be fun. Oh, with this here, you don't have to cultivate. It does it for you. Yeah, I got specific ones just for that. Let me zoom in a little bit. I mean, you see? That's what that all does up front, right there. You'll see it a little bit better here in a second where he lifts up. Boom. You see he does all the cultivating up there, breaks it up there. And then in the back here where all the hoses are, that's where the seeding is done. Yeah, I was looking at a larger. I got time, trust me. Like this here or something. I was looking at a couple of these. I can go right to there without a problem. I think right there is where it starts, you know, getting a little dicey. 6 meters. They're both 6 meter, I guess. cultivators. As soon as you start going up to 8 meters, look, it's 400 horse. 6 meters, 300 for a cultivator. Then here's the power ones. They're not even big enough to even talk about. So when it comes into these, it's you gotta pick and choose and be very careful about how you're picking. Because I mean, you can get quite extensive, as you can see, 24 meters, 18. I mean, this here is 400, it's 10 meters. 12 is 500, 500, 500. You need a lot of horsepower for those ones. But right here is 8 meters, 400 horse. Here's 6 meters, 300 horse. And that's what I'm running in my tractor now, is 300 horse. Another thing I need to look at is I need to get into these medium tractors, find out what's what. Like here's the top of the line, the T6, which this is what I have now. I do it the old way. I would hate to. I want narrow tires, and this does not have them. Some of the horsepower is over enlarged. Oh, probably, I wouldn't doubt that. Case Puma. Let's see if I can customize this to how I want it to be. Yes! I can actually get the Puma how I want it to be. And I can put it up to 270 horse. That wouldn't be too bad. With a front end loader. Total price $213. It's not too bad right there. Yeah. Narrows. I'll go with narrows. Like for a mount, you need to pull. Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. I need 213 for that new tractor. Actually, let me look at one other thing. Oh, there's only one of them. And that's it right there. Ugh. T7. Ooh, T8. R8. These here are where you start getting into the horsepower that you need for the bigger stuff there. Right there. That'd be great to have. There's your 400. I don't even have my Discord up right this second. What's up, beauty?
I fed your fish. I shut off all the lights downstairs. And put Chloe away with food and water. I'm going to bed. I guess for some reason Tia can't babysit Friday or Saturday. So.
Saturday we're heading out. Friday I have work.
And I have work.
I think Saturday. Oh, Keegan said hi.
Hi.
Saturday, I think if all goes well, I should be able to talk a mother into it.
Alright.
I'll see what can be said, you know?
See if you can talk a mother into it, or I'll see if I can talk to Jenna.
Yeah, she needs money.
So, what do you want to do?
It won't matter either way. 420 horsepower.
Oh, I'm in bed.
Alright. Love you.
Oh, by the way, and a couple people.
430.
Kimberly Collingwood wants to know if it gave you relief.
It helped out with the headache a little bit.
Okay. He says.
Did it work? Yeah, it did pull crap out of my ears. The vent. Oh yes, here we go. Here's where we're actually pulling into some power. Customize. Engine setup. C550 right there. Probably about as big as I'll go as with this here.
And Lauren wanted to know the same thing.
Okay, yeah, it helped out. I mean, I might go with Challenger here, but I really like that T9. Or the case quad track there.
I'm going to bed.
Alright, love you.
Love you.
Night. Alright, so back. He should be about done. But, I mean, I might go up to the Puma. Get me a Puma just for the sheer fact of I can have the narrow tires so it can still haul the sprayer. I don't know. Here goes a nice little dump of wheat down. So I've actually been thinking, okay, Keegan, you might be able to back me up on this. If I get wheat and I start planting like wheat, you just break it down and use the seed for the flour, right? But if you save a bunch of the seed, you can actually reuse the seed as long as it is the heirloom, right? I don't know. I think it's the heirloom that I'll need. I got about 2 more runs back and forth. Maybe I'll get somewhere. Maybe. But yeah, that was my idea, was trying to do my own wheat to make my own flour, stuff like that, just because I want to learn how to do it. Ooh, I should get another sower. So I can do corn. Corn. Let me see if I can find my Discord, pop it up, see what goes on. That's that, it's that. Discord. Ooh, gotta grab the right one. No, I just want you to sit like right here. Maybe up here. Yeah, you can sit up there. There, I'm in the general. I don't know if it's working. Click, click, click. There we go. It's working now. Let me go back onto the game here. Ooh, let me pop up this. I got like 30 damn monitors going, I swear. Oh, your internet just not working tonight again? Oh, I heard some noise. Ah, here we go. This should be the rest. I'm thinking about getting a plow and connecting these two fields. I think that would be best. But yeah, like I was saying, I was thinking about getting heirloom seeds for the wheat, and actually starting to do my own wheat and stuff. Give me a little grinder and everything for it.
Yeah.
Back up, make sure you got everything. Oh, it looks good. Go to Y. There we go. I can do some oats now.
Somebody should, like, I don't know why I'm except for, like, one of the biggest types of tractors are, like, those row crop tractors. And I don't know why they haven't caught on to that, like, American row crop tractors, because those things are so good.
Well, if you think about it, okay?
But they haven't seen it caught on to it yet.
I've been thinking that they should actually, Giants, by my opinion, should step back for 2 minutes and do a farm simulator where you start back in, like, I don't know, the 50s or something like that, and progress up through the years.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, I mean, even if they're in kind of like an American or edition where they have like the stuff, like all the tractors don't look like they're European and stuff.
I mean, the John Deere and stuff don't look European. John Deere looks like it's John Deere, but they have so many European names, it's not funny.
Well, yeah, that's because Giants is European.
Yeah, it's German, yeah.
But, like, if you look closely, actually, John Deere tractors that are sold in Europe have those black mud flaps on the side of the tractors. American ones don't.
Yeah.
Neither do. So it's those little details you kind of end up noticing that sets it apart.
Well, I don't think that they ever really travel outside the country, because if you look at, like, Brad M73 was saying, alright? You got the European map that looks so wonderful, it looks so beautiful, it looks so great, blah, 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 blah. And then when you go to the American map on here, the American map, it's like everybody lives in shacks and crappy houses.
Yeah, I know, I was watching that stream. Because he was right about that, because they probably never exited out the country, because that looks nothing like America. I've gone down to America and I lived there. It looks totally different from what they apparently it looks like.
Well, another thing that kills me on here, alright, we have small fields around here. Yes, we have 1 or 2 acre fields. But when we have a 1 or 2 acre field, that's usually a private family that does sales at, like, a farmer market or in their front yard.
And then you come up here and, like, all fields of, like, 600 acres at the smallest.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You turn around and you go to an average field around here in PA, and you're talking 30, 40 acres. And you cannot put that onto this game. they refuse to separate PC from console. And I think that's a huge mistake that they make.
Yeah, you should be able to have it. Like, it's just because of that. I think it's because of that mod difference and how they can't convert it and stuff. But then how does Forza Horizon do it? Converts it from computer, because you can buy it off the Microsoft Store and connect it to your Xbox, then run it through your computer. Like, I don't know how Giants hasn't caught on to that.
It's not even that. As a factor that I'm going at. It's the whole, my computer is not a baby computer. And they set this up for smaller computers, alright? When they should open it up and hire in people that turn around and say, hey, this is a mod for a bigger computer. This is a mod for a small computer. This is a DLC for the bigger computers, you know? They should do that back and forth. Because Dashnet, if you watch any of his stuff, alright? Which is just basically saying this is how you do mods. This is how you make your mods. That's what he does. He makes mods for this game. And he spends months and months making one mod.
Yeah.
It's nothing for him to spend almost a year to perfect a mod. And
then with like Black Sheep modding, it's like, I don't know, a few weeks already post it.
Well, when Dashnet makes his mod, alright? Perfect example. This is the map. Alright, I pop it up for you so you can see what I'm talking about. When he makes a map, his map is 16 times that size.
Yeah.
At 16 times the size of the map here, I mean, there is so much for you to do. And then he puts it in where, prime example being, I take my wheat and I can sell it at the store, or I can take it over to the mill, the flour mill, and turn it into flour, then take the flour over to the bread company. You know? He adds in so much more that I believe Giants can do, but they refuse to do because they want to stick with console. And I say that they need to separate console and PC. They should switch console to the same time that they do handheld. Because there's not much of a difference to me. Your handheld, you can do 90% of what you can do with a console. I need to look at a new planter. This one's killing me. Ah, yes. I need to get something to go over field first. Ooh. No previous cultivating. Haha. But it's not got a big enough. Not enough horsepower. Aha.
Oh.
Here we go. 224. This is what I should get. Maybe that's what I'll start to go for. I mean, I could go all the way up to this here. I mean, this is a massive toy. 18 meters, but I think 15 will be enough. That's also $450 to run that. This here's what, 500? Ooh, 640. I think that's too big for this map. The Condor should be good enough.
One, two, testing.
Yeah, I hear you on and off. You break up pretty good though most of the time.
Yeah, you're breaking already good too. So as I was saying, it's like with us, like our big fields and stuff, like we make quite a bit of money off agriculture, but we actually make more money off our oil patch because, like, where I live in Alberta, it is just like up north, it's just an oil strike. Like you'll 40 feet down with a giant hog. So big production this year, like in April.
Wow, you're getting really bad.
Internet. That better buy.
Is it the internet that's causing you to break up, or is
Yeah.
it your device?
I have the worst internet ever. I'm getting new internet though, so I should be fine in about a month.
Oh, you're finishing out the plan on this one?
Well, what actually we have, like, we were gonna connect like our Wi-Fi to the landline, like our Xboxes and like all that big technology to our landline. But we found out about 2 months ago in the middle of winter that we were gonna switch to it, but our cables had been cut in the landline somehow. So now we gotta dig up our front yard, get the landline out, repair it, and then shove it back in the ground. So that's why it's gonna take a while.
Oh. Somebody didn't call 811.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say A1.
We call it 811 around here.
So what happened is apparently the guy that built our house, for some reason he had cut the landline because he was having Wi-Fi and electrical problems, apparently. So, and he never bothered telling anybody about how he cut the landline. So we just found that out, and we were so triggered. We were like, how? Why would nobody tell us our landline was cut? We've lived in this house for 4 bloody years. So it's like, are you bloody kidding me? Like, we have our own landline running to our house because we live back. So it's like, we have the worst internet still. We want to get our better internet. We can't because the builder of the house cut it when they were working on the house for some reason. So I Confucius. Like, I don't see a reason why you need to cut a landline when you're building a.
I think it's weird that your landline's in the ground.
Well, that's why they call it a landline. It's because for us,
Now, here's just simple terminology difference, okay? When we say landline, we mean like telephone, internet, stuff like that. Because you know how you can get satellite internet and satellite telephone?
Yeah.
Well, that's satellite for us. Other than that, everything else that is connected directly is a landline.
Yeah.
It don't have to be underground or it can be brought in on a pole. It's just a direct connect is a landline. I'm just going to keep jumping back and forth. Blue Rose, hey, what's up, Blue Rose? This don't really need anything. And it's only 142. But I do need to do everything first. Hmm. And that is sugar beets it does.
Yeah.
I might be buying this one next. But if I buy that, I have to buy... It's 6 meters.
Yeah, today. If you ever played kickball, it's kind of like it's a game where it kind of explains itself. It's like baseball, but you
Yeah.
kick the ball.
Yeah.
So today we were playing it, and we do it on a baseball diamond.
Yeah.
And I didn't have my long pants on, so I slid. I cut my knee, right? So in class, I have a little antibacterial like bottle in my backpack. So what I did was I took like one of those tissues.
Nothing much, just watching you play for a few minutes. Oh yeah, I just want to get my fields done, maybe get some new equipment, stuff like that. That's all I was really planning on doing tonight.
And
You're breaking up again, Keegan Sutton Fierce. But yeah, I figured I'll jump on here for a little while and, like I said, just get some new equipment possibly. Just straighten a couple things out. That new planter looks nice, but I think I'll get it for a simple fact is I can do anything I need with it. And I can just run 2 tractors up and down the field. Keegan's internet keeps coming in and out.
of course, I could.
Yep.
Testing. Oh, okay. So as I was saying earlier, I cut my knee. Blah blah blah. I took the antibacterial out of my backpack. I shoved it, so I had a cloth, so I wrapped it around my. Put the antibacterial on, and then it hurt. You know, when you put like antibacterial on an infected wound, it hurts like hell. On a dirty wound.
Yeah, usually it will.
So I'm sitting in the middle of class, and it hurts like hell. So I'm just kind of sitting there, and I end up tightening my fist because it kind of hurts. And then like the one girl beside me, she was like, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Well, I cut myself on a turn jump, so I'm disinfecting with disinfectant." And it's like hell. She's like, "Oh man, I'd be big old sexy." Blah, 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 blah. I swear, I have more problems with girls in my school than I do with boys. It's kind of sad, actually. Really sad.
Like I said, you're still young. It really shouldn't matter.
I know. It's just annoying, so a little.
I thought of school as 100% nuisance for me. Because I didn't fit in with anybody really. And now the funny part is I sit back and it's like, hey, I'm pretty well off where I'm at right now. You know? I don't have too much to really worry about. Look at everybody else that I went to school with. They have a lot more problems than I do. Like one of the girls that was voted most popular or whatever, she has drug problems in her household. I don't. Another one has like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in school bills. I don't. You know, I mean, it's just how everybody played out everything in school. And I sit back and it's like, hey, I'm doing pretty good right now. I get to start paying on my student loans here soon and pay them right off. So, I mean, I'm not doing too bad where I'm sitting. And most people in my class, I mean, they couldn't even get together enough to have high school reunions. So, I'm doing pretty good, I think. Oh, man. Oh, I am almost done with this field. I like how you can empty out these cedars and stuff like that now. That is a great help. Before you couldn't do that, so if the cedar was full when you went to sell it, you lost everything that was in it. Now you don't have that to worry about because you can just empty it out, take it over, and say, I'm done with it. Yeah, I figure, like I said, grab a new cedar, stuff like that. I think I'll get that one that I was looking at because if I can do corn and everything else with it, just makes my day easier. And I love how people have so many different names for everything. This is a cedar, this is a planter, this is a sewing machine, this is a drill. It's like, wait, they all function basically the same. They put a seed into the ground and cover over it. It's not like that one toy that I was looking at called a transplanter. It's like $3,000. But what happens is you start the seeds in your basement or whatever, and then you go out in these little paper box things that it has. Then you go outside and you basically transplant the seed into the ground and by pulling this behind you. And as you're pulling it behind you and transplanting with it, what happens is it turns around and, yeah, I said turn around, it transplants it into the ground. So technically, by that time, if you start other seeds, wait until about the mid-growth to the end area, starting seed, the second group of seeds, you can get 2 harvests a year. In my area, you can get 2 harvests a year of the same crop, just about. But I'm saying like tomato plant or something like that. You can get about 2 harvests a year. That's actually a lot of tomatoes and stuff that you'd be getting. Ooh. I wonder. Let me go under here real quick. I know this is going to be a mess. Needs plowed, not yet. I should start spreading lime, but lime just takes way too much work. Planting process, that ain't too bad. I got just this field and 2 more to go over real quick, and then I'll be done with all this crap. I think the other two fields I should just do as soy. I make the most off of soy, so do the other two as soy. And that puts it as this field 1 and 2. I can get straw off of 1 and 2. 3 and 4 will be soy. So the straw there I can use to sell off. Maybe if I keep them separated. Because one, I can turn it into a grass field later on. If not, I'll just buy a grass field straight out. No, Keegan, you're gone again. I see you glitching up there, but I can't hear you. Ooh. Well, if I also do sugar beets, I can do pig food. Now that's something else I wish that they had, was the silos that do the mixing for you, the mixing silos. I wish that those would come in as a, what is it called? I'm trying to think of the name for it. As a mod, that's it. Because if I could get the mixing silos to come in as a mod, that would be amazing. That would save me a lot of time and aggravation. Just put everything into the silo that it needs and it automatically starts mixing it for me and rationing it out. So when I want to feed my cows, just run up to it at a specific time and it turns around and just gives me what I need. My silage, or actually it's my TMR, because it's a silage mix. I'd throw silage into it and it would just automatically mix it out for me. And I'd just run up and grab TMR instead of having to do it all myself. Just buy the silos. Same with the silo that does the pig food. That would be great too. Sheep are one of the easiest, so if I do grab some sheep, I'm going to grab like the biggest sheep pen and put 100 sheep in it automatically. Because sheep, all you do is you give them water and you give them grass and they'll go forever. They're not hard to take care of. Like horses, it's water, oats, I think, and you get on the horses and run the horses. Oh, you need some straw too. But you get on the horses, run the horses. Within 10 days, they're giving you $50,000, $60,000 within 10 days. And if you do like 4 horses at a time, that's no problem. That's just really good money. Keegan, I'ma hop off here for the night. Have a good one. Alright, you too, Keegan. I'll see ya. Oh man. My liquid here is the only thing really keeping me cool. This house, it does get pretty warm in here. But yeah, I might put soy on the next 2 fields. I'll fill this up, do the next 2 fields, probably sell this off and get me another one and get me a cultivator. Which that means I should get me another tractor. Let's see real quick. This is this here, it's 300, okay, back. What is the planter? Is this one it? No. This one's it, yes. This one is 280, okay. Back. If that's 280, that's like that. Medium tractor. $280 right off the bat. This would be more like it though, but I don't think I can customize it for an engine that big. $270. Front loader, you can't change the engine. That's what I need, and it's $270. Back. Try to find me one of these that's actually worth it. Yeah. That's 4.1 meters. Negative. I want something about 6 meters. Alright. Why? I won't get anywhere with that, so. Time to go and refill. And fold these up so I can get close enough. There we go. Ew. Let's drop that real quick. Make a real sharp turn. Come back around. And why? And why always do I have to look this up? Open cover. Oh. N. Oh, that's the problem. Well, let me go get some more seeds then. This holds what, 8,000? So if I go here real quick, 8,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's what we're gonna do, is go refill this real quick. I mean, it's nice to have. It helps out a lot with all the seeds. And it makes it very easy to keep it in my area for whenever I need to refill my seeders or my planters. Just nice just to keep right there. Alright. And there we go. I'm gonna keep refilling this. Holy crap. Yeah, this actually refills, I think, faster than most. Maybe it just feels that way. There we go. $8,000 seeds. Now to go back and empty out. At least part. I know, I should have had it all refilled and everything by now. So many hours that I've just skipped doing nothing. That's not being very productive. Make my nice little turn here. Oh. There we go. Let's get to the bottom of 3 here. X. Get these wings down. Pull into this field, not fairly straight, and hire out. There we go. Now to cover out this whole field. Probably going to take a little while, but as you can see, I'm doing a little bit of something. While I'm in here, might as well do two things at once, you know. Check out prices. If soy ever hits $3 grand, it's like an automatic sell. 31,000. Ain't too bad. It's nice that I have sunflowers too. I don't have corn yet. I'm working on it. I don't think I'll ever get 600,000 of anything, so I guess I'm not too worried when it comes to that. Nope. Let's see. Sugar mill. A sugar cane. Or sugar beets. That ain't too bad. I ain't got anywhere to really put them though. I don't think I can put them in the silos. That's something right there. Those blocks are big blocks. They're like 20,000 a pop. Ugh, stretch out. Little day left, little day right. Wish my ear would drain out. If my ear drained out, I would be so happy right now. I could hear with both ears. Oh, here we go. I got an idea. Let's earn some money while we're at this. I'm sure there's something that needs to be done. Harvest, harvest, cultivate, cultivate, cultivate. No, I'm not doing. No. I'll do that one. Harvesting on 29. I'll do that. Let's go. Oh man. A lot of weight coming through. You figure if I harvest out 29 real quick, I'll be alright. Let's see. Yep, it's the one right next to me. Alright, come back around. Oh, you're calling me names already? I didn't think you'd be calling me names this soon. Alright, I know what's wrong. No, wrong letter. Garage. X. Yes. Gotta go through my whole list. Okay, back. That should be better. H higher, yes. Tab. Good morning. No, I called the harvest machine dirty. Oh, yeah. A little bit. Yeah, it's that nice little red clay. Trying to make some extra money. I'm buying a bunch of new equipment. I want to get one more tractor, a different seeder. If I get the other seeder, I need a cultivator for it. Whether or not I actually get the finish on here is going to be a completely different story. Because I am getting so tired. Oh. This ain't going to be too bad, I guess. Oh, it is barley. It's not. I thought it was canola. My bad. Something was telling me canola. I don't know why. But if it was canola, it would be so much easier. And I'm out of the way for a while. Yeah, I gotta watch him and watch him. This guy's gonna be fine on his own. I like the fact that he's almost done. And this will pay me back for all the seeds that I had to buy. Alright, good. Got that. Oh, my ear is still killing me. Use a lot of helper. Yeah, I do use my helpers as much as I can. It saves me time and effort. And they are 10 times more precise than I am. I do understand I lose a lot of money off of it, but yet I gain more free time. Like by running these two as helpers, I can still run this guy. This guy here, as I run him, I'm running him a shorter distance because I'm going to start using the, I've been using the train itself more. By using the train itself on top of it, I take a couple miles off my run. Just simple little things that I work on. Just to save me time and money. Oh, I was planning on it here soon. Today was just one of those days. Stood out on the road flagging all day, and then after I got done with all that crap, then I had to go turn around and find these holes of somebody driving their truck off the road and in through, you know, somebody's yard, and having to fill in holes from the truck. Can't wait to get a field this size. It's gonna be nice. I think I'll buy a field 5 or 6 first, one of them. That'd be a smarter move for me. There we go. Keep an eye on this guy. Oh man, my phone is going off. Facebook. I'm only 42%. That ain't too bad, I guess. Huh. My cousin just got married today. Kinda concerned. Yeah. Is it okay to play games if you are playing it the correct way? Into can play hard or negative. No. Oh, it was funny. On Facebook, I love these dog things. Where they like, you know, the dogs are doing like stupid things. It's one of my favorite things to actually watch on Facebook. Oh, Chuck Norris is Glock's new spokesperson. That's kind of cool. Oh, maybe I should just start paying attention to what I'm doing on here. That would be kind of cool too. I figured take 5 minutes away for the game. Look, see what's going on in life. I can say one thing though. I still can't hear out of my one ear. I take my train and sleep the next 40 minutes. Oh man. I try to do that every day at work. They yell at me. It's like, yo, you're driving down the road. Why do I need to be awake? Honestly. I can't stay awake in the passenger seat. I don't care. It's like you all know this already. Why do I need to have the conversation with everybody I come across? I can't stay awake in the passenger seat. Don't expect me to. You want me to stay awake? I'll drive. They're like, no, I'll drive. It's like, no, you want me to stay awake. And then it's like, I need you to drive to this place here, this place here. When they do want me to drive, it's like one of those real snappy, you have to drive here. And then it's like, they complain about my driving the whole time. It's like, no, don't complain about my driving. I sit back and it's like, shut up, I don't want to deal with you today. So one of my favorite questions, are you still breathing around me? People get so upset when you start asking that. Oh, I can shut that up. I don't really need that. Oh. I need to get one of those bubble things for my ear. You know, one of the little squirts to clean it out. Oh, it's bothering me so bad. And this is why I turn around and I use my helpers so much. The main thing I don't like about the train is it only stops at one place. If it would stop at like every single place or all but one, and all of the places had like 2 drops instead of 1, it would be so much easier for me. It really would. Just let everybody have 2 trigger points. We can call it a day. Simple and easy. What time even is it? It is getting late. So, all in all, you know, I've narrowed this down. I am jumping off of here. I will talk to everybody tomorrow or whenever it is that I'm jumping back on. I'm not 100% sure yet. So, I will talk to everybody then. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening, have a good whatever it is. I will talk to you later. And good night, everybody.